Welcome back to the Beaver House. How is everybody?
I had the worst smelling cereal in the world, and it was delicious.
What the fuck? Alright, so today on the docket, we are going to do Akamoju Dracula X Gekka no Yasokyoku. Or Symphony of the Night for the SEGA Saturn.
Woo! I've been waiting. I haven't seen this ever, so this is pretty exciting. Also,
We're doing Maria mode.
We're doing Maria.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, we're doing Maria. Get ready for colorblind jokes out the wazoo.
Yeah,
so-
I still didn't know she was red, green. I thought it was red this whole time.
We have a viewer already who was here, who was here during the pre-show dance-off.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Dumanios says, "It is Wednesday, my dudes. It is actually Sunday."
I was gonna say.
I know this because I did laundry today, and I am only on the schedule for laundry on Wednesdays and Tuesdays. I mean Sundays. Fuck. Okay, this is 2014 all over again. Now I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. Great.
Heck, I gotta adjust my controls. God damn it. Well, how's the audio for everyone while I'm doing that? Is it too loud?
Well, we only have one viewer, so
It sounds fine to me.
Alright.
You know, I'm listening to you as well.
Oh, we started. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Ibbie, you took too long.
We started in the time span of making and eating a sandwich.
Yes.
Ibbie, we can't help.
You like that?
What do you live in, like some sort of a What do you live in a mansion?
I went. It's fucking downstairs.
Holy
Not
shit!
on the same
So-
floor.
Is it the staircase from Mario 64?
So,
Oh my
It's
god,
not
which of these is the jump button? Fucking hell.
You were gone for like 50 years, man.
I don't know. Get a picture of the fucking SEGA Saturn.
I figured it out. I think.
Anyway. So,
Anyway, Ibbie, we only just started, so you didn't miss anything.
Oh, that's kick.
So
There we are. Okay, so Maria, she's got like a triple jump, and she can fire Hadoukens, and she can kick. Oh wait, I swapped that out for jump. God damn it! What did I do? No, I don't want that to be jump. What did I do?
Liam, be good.
Okay.
What?
Never mind. Anyway,
Again?
so the Dragon Ball fusion generator.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna grab that.
I posted an image I found.
Oh,
where
we're off
if
to
you
a fucking
fuse
great
that-
start here. God damn it!
If you fuse,
Let's see. What's all this weed trash? Oh, Metal Chuchi. Okay.
There we are. Okay, so she can fire Hadoukens, she can do a triple jump, and if you're running, she can do this ridiculously OP like jump kick. Dive kick.
Dragon.
Does
Fuck
she have
the
a
dragon.
Yes.
Dive kick.
Wow, that fucking annihilated that ward.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! What are the Borg doing in this game?
The warg. It's big.
What is Warp doing in this game?
Okay. It's actually secretly
Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked here.
Anyway, so yeah, if you fuse Meta Cooler with a Chi-Chi, you get Meta Coochie.
Hell yeah!
And here's Bad Lawn Weight 18. Awesome.
Yeah, it's Bullet crossed with Android 18. I'm surprised the Dragon Ball Fusion Generator remembered that the Dragon Ball Z wasn't the first one.
Well, no, it just took all the sprites from Extreme Blue Code in,
Oh, that makes sense.
so Arc System works. The Dragon Ball Z was the first one.
Yeah.
Also, Liam, you look ultra fucked right now.
Yeah, well the save room's like right fucking here, so doesn't fucking matter.
Whatever happened to Bullet on launch?
You mean, I don't know what happened to Launch. Yeah. Actually, I can tell you what happened. Toriyama forgot she fucking existed. Man.
Yeah, in DBZ Abridged, she's just kind of hanging out in a bar.
Okay.
Same deal as Bandit.
Down there.
Same deal as Bandit after the anime past the point where he was killed in the manga.
Damn it! Oh, whatever. I was trying to do the high jump.
Good old Amine not letting Bandit Keith die.
Yeah, well, also Pegasus didn't die, even though he died in the
Fucking whatever.
manga too.
Yeah, I don't know why they did this.
Is
Well,
the
you know,
audio
I'm glad-
the audio still okay? Because this is quite loud music.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! No!
Mr. Domanios hasn't said
New
if
man,
we're good or not.
you're there. Is this
Doom Man Group, is this good?
All
They say I hear peeps.
right.
So I guess that Liam, the audio is full of marshmallows. So I
That
guess-
Vampire Killer remix, though.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
playing right now? Let me hear that.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it with my ears. I like it. It sounds like dubstep.
Wow, it really is.
Yep. Dumanio says they hear Joe and the others,
Good shit.
Okay.
and that this is good music.
Hello,
Yeah.
I am the others.
Hello.
You're the others. That movie.
Oh,
with
fuck,
the
all this
dead?
All this talk of someone being named the other is reminding me Doctor Who today.
Oh yeah. Is that started?
Yeah, Doctor Who started last week. It was probably the best introduction episode to a new Doctor, or at least one of them. Normally, introduction episodes aren't a good introduction to the characters. Ironically, because the Doctor spends the episode all loopy, like, "Oh, I was a different person before, and then my cells exploded. I want to eat fish."
Well,
Just
Changing the priority here, don't mind me.
The 11th Doctor was so loopy that he had pregnancy cravings when he was born. Somehow. Yeah. So his favorite thing to eat from that point onward was fish sticks in custard.
Yum.
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
Maria
it's-
can use the same items as Richter, so I'm keeping the
I
fucking
don't-
cross.
On the one hand, you know a show is good when it actually makes you want to eat something as disgusting sounding as chicken dipped in pudding.
You mean fish dipped in pudding, but yes.
Why did I say chicken? Why did I say
don't know.
chicken? Anyway, Doctor Who. So Peter Capaldi's introduction episode was actually pretty bad, and you couldn't get a feel for the character whatsoever.
What was that one again? Enter the Dalek?
No, Enter the Dalek was the second episode, and also bad.
Eh.
Peter
Okay, but how-
Capaldi is probably the best Doctor ever, but his episodes were terrible.
Ow.
Like Peter Capaldi had an episode that was actually worse than Love and Monsters. That's how bad some of his scripts were.
Okay, so how's the new Doctor? You said she wasn't-
So far we only have one episode with her, and she's great so far.
So, well, what'd she act like when she got resurrected?
What?
When she
Regenerated.
Yeah, she regenerated, and this was her introduction episode. And
No, how did she act, Joe was asking.
Yeah.
pretty good.
She wasn't loopy?
She was pretty loopy, but like she held her shit together.
Did that
It wasn't like Tenet where he spent the episode asleep or well, we never saw it. Technically, I guess. So there's a theory that Eccleston had just regenerated when the 2005 series started, like just regenerated, and that the first episode was his regeneration episode. He was acting pretty weird, but I don't see it.
Oh, yeah, so I should probably address that, you know, we've been on hiatus again.
No, that's just Wednesday for me, man.
Well, I
We
mean,
did-
I started dating somebody, and then they immediately disappeared, and then I got a job, and then I immediately lost the job.
Yeah, because
So things have been kind of a mess over here.
Michael Clark Duncan raised himself from the dead just to fire you.
What?
Wow, damn. Okay.
You said he was the Black Kingpin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've never seen somebody so massive fit into a suit.
Well, now you have.
And,
Check it out.
Oh, it's Gaibon and Slagra.
Alright, we got more people in the chat. Why are the after images wearing a different outfit?
Yes.
They are?
Let's see. Fish equals chicken. Doctor Who dies, but has a full super meter. You know what? Peter Capaldi went out pretty strong. I guess that was probably why.
Look at those effects from the Saturn version. Those are good.
Like the explosion, like the regeneration energies from Tenet when Tenet regenerated, he like fucking exploded all over the place. So that's why Matt Smith was all loopy. And then when Matt Smith regenerated, he blew up like a whole space fleet.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure Capaldi's regeneration wasn't particularly violent. So that's why the Doctor was basically just functionally loopy for the first episode.
Okay, so my next question is, Liam.
Yeah.
How do you get through tight spaces? Like with Richter, you had to do the slide. How do you do it with?
Probably the same way you do with Richter. You do the slide kick.
Maria doing the Mario with the block breaking and such. Says the chat.
So what's the main differences between this version of the game and the, PS1 version of the game?
Well, I went over that with you personally earlier, but for the rest of the people here, well, for one, Maria mode, that's not even in the other version. There are also 2 new areas, some various physics and AI changes. Richter has a new character sprite, which is really good. We'll show off some of this stuff later. In one of the new areas, there's also a super good weapon for Alucard that's even better than the combat knife.
What about the Cromulon or whatever the fuck that one was?
The Chrysagram?
Yeah, that thing! Remember that?
That's still a thing.
Remember that? That was fun when you like randomly just got a Chrysagram.
I got 2 of them.
You randomly got 2 of them out of nowhere. That was funny.
Out of nowhere. We grinded for 40 minutes.
I did find out, though, that it is really advantageous to use both the Chrysagram and the Shield Rod, because whatever the Shield Rod can't just cut through, the whatever Chrysagram can't just immediately cut through, the Shield Rod will obliterate.
So what you're saying is using a weapon and a shield is efficient.
Anyway. My dad, so I'm gonna go, sadly I have to go for like half an hour, but I'll be back.
What?
Why?
Traitor.
Because the dinner was done and I can't leave.
She lied to me! You lied to me!
No, I didn't, I just didn't expect
You
this.
lied to me.
I'll be back in 20
I
minutes.
need you to see it.
Okay?
Fine.
Fine.
I really want to stay. You know what? I can stay. I'll go tell them I'll be back later, okay?
Just eat the
5
food.
minutes. Give me 5
Just
minutes. And
go
I'll be
eat
back.
the food.
You give him 5 minutes.
Be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if he stops eating, he's gonna die of food poisoning.
As you do.
You have to eat the food or else you get poisoned. That's how Pokemon works, right?
Eat the poo-poo.
Hey, so, was Meltdown released? Was Meltdown unveiled while we were off?
Yes.
Let's talk about Meltdown.
I have nothing to say, honestly.
It's a blob of mercury with a nut on its head.
And it's also sort of a ditto, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, so I watched an 18-minute video from Loxton and Noggin, where at the end he said, or it's probably just a blob with a nut on it. So it took him 18 minutes to come to that conclusion. He went through a bunch of possibilities. One is, and this is probably most likely, it's the evolution of Ditto from that Gen 2 leak. Meltan's probably the finalized design of that Slime Princess Pokemon. That was apparently was going to be Mewtwo evolved with a metal powder. Did I say Mewtwo? I meant Ditto. He mentioned Mewtwo is gonna have. He mentioned Mewtwo might have a significant role in Meltdown, something.
Oh yeah. So for preparation, when Joe gets back, who wants to see one of the new areas?
I don't
know what's new and what's old, so I don't care.
Yeah. Ibbie wasn't here before. Ibbie didn't exist until March this year.
Oh.
March was when Longmon dropped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, February.
Ibbie didn't exist until February. Ibbie, what's it like to be born?
I can ask you the same question.
Okay, Liam, what about you? Apparently we're having a big ol'
Existential crisis?
Yeah, the birth. What's it like? How about it?
It sure is.
Let's go Pokemon Ants Mew 3 confirmed, says Domino's. No, so the theory is that... Okay, so apparently Meltan wasn't the only Pokemon involved. That wasn't the only thing that happened with Pokemon Go recently. There's a Simon. There's a stained glass window of Simon.
Yes, we were over this in our previous runs.
What, Liam, how long ago was it? Like 5-6 minutes?
Sure.
I can't remember that long, man.
I'm back.
Hi, Joe. You're just in time to see one of the new areas.
Hi, Joe.
Oh, sweet.
Hi, Joe. Do you have your food?
No, I'm going to eat it later.
Welcome to the cursed prison.
Oh shit!
What's so cursed about it?
It's a cursed.
Oh.
Spoopy ghosts!
Spoopy ghosts!
So now we're gonna see.
Spoopies!
Now we're gonna see the weirdest enemy designs ever.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking die because I'm not prepared for this area.
Oh, I love these. I love these little classic ghosties.
Oh, I can't get in here yet. I forgot I have to get here from the abandoned mine. Oh well.
I love seeing serious interpretations of cheat ghosts. You gotta get real creative.
Oh fuck!
You gotta get real creative to make a sheet ghost actually spoopy.
Yeah, this area is pretty yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, you died to the.
Anyway. Oh wow. This is very 90s.
What is?
The game over screen.
Oh.
Alright, so as I was saying, Pokemon Go. So Mewtwo is now available not in an event in Pokemon Go. And that is significant because it's like, okay, you can just find Mewtwo's out in the wild now. Multiple Mewtwo's when previously there should only be one.
Ow.
Ever in the world. So, like, Mewtwo and Meltan are added to the encounter pool at the same time. That's probably significant, right?
Sure.
So apparently, so Loxton, his theory is that
oh yeah, I was just gonna say, by the way, Joe, that's another change they made in this version. The bloody zombies are actually kind of threatening early game now because they don't get stun locked in this version.
Hell yeah, keeping it real with British slang, making the bloody zombies actually bloody zombies. Hell yeah. Anyway, what was it? Okay, so basically he was saying that his theory based on some alchemical nonsense that I couldn't follow is that Meltan is completely immune to psychic. Just completely immune to it. And can grant immunity to psychic to other beings. So, in a world where multiple iterations of Mewtwo exist, Meltan is our only hope.
Oh.
Alright then.
Because, even in the anime, there only appears to be 2 at the most.
Yeah, there's 2 Mewtwo's. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so, but apparently in Pokemon Go, you just find them in the wild now.
If there are 2 Mewtwo's, shouldn't one of them be called Mew1?
Well,
No.
Mew1 already exists.
Mew1 already exists, and he's adorable.
It's literally just Mew.
Yeah.
But
But
is that different from Mewtwo?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm showing my,
the original.
Clearly.
The original, okay, so the original Mew is that tiny cat thing,
Yeah.
and then Mewtwo is the big cat thing.
And then inexplicably, there is another Mewtwo in the anime that shows up much later, like 15 years later. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, gotta be honest, but
Yeah.
got a lady voice, and more important than that is definitely not the same character because
Yeah.
Lady Mewtwo.
yes, there's 2. I don't know why they still can't mate because, as always, almost every legendary is genderless.
Yep. Yep. Although apparently I hadn't realized this until I watched that fucking 18-minute long video about how a blob is a blob. That Solgaleo and Lunala are the first legendaries to have an evolutionary line.
Yes, they are.
And so it seems like Pokemon might be throwing the rules out.
Because I guess they've ran out of ideas.
Yeah, I mean, like the prevailing theory in that video stated Meltan is probably just the finalized design for that Ditto evolution from Gen 2.
Oh yeah, that dithering though.
That it was rejected or something. It was only part of the leak of the demo of Gen 2.
Yeah.
You know the one that looks like Slime Princess.
Yeah, I have to say, usually any game series that lasts as long as Pokemon does must have some sort of reboot at some point, you know?
Yeah, Loxton, his most prominent video series on his channel are this huge-ass series about how Pokemon is leading up to a reboot. There's like a shit ton of alchemy references in the games past Gen 4. And,
Oh, it's just hearts down here now, and I couldn't even get them either. Fuck.
So another question, Liam.
It was very compelling,
Okay.
is what I'm saying.
Okay. Alright. So, can the Saturn handle transparency at all?
It can, it's just this version of the game for some reason does not have it.
Okay, because like everything seems to be dithering.
Yeah.
Alright,
Except on the hands of the clocks in the marble gallery.
Alright,
For some reason.
After image also looks like it's not transparent. I mean, it is transparent.
So you're telling me the PlayStation 4 is
no, it's not. It's actually just darker.
Yeah.
So you're telling me the PlayStation 4 is less powerful than the SEGA Saturn?
What?
No, we're saying the SEGA Saturn is less powerful than the PS1. Which I didn't think it was, but I guess.
Okay, but transparency.
What does this have to do with the PS4?
You said the Saturn version could... Wait, what system are we playing on right now?
Saturn.
Oh.
What?
Oh, you mean like, this is a PS4 emulating the Saturn, right?
No, I'm playing through RetroArch.
Yeah, you're playing.
Where did you get the idea I was using a PS4 in any capacity?
I don't know!
Anyway, yeah, so basically, the Saturn just can't handle... I mean, for some reason this game does not have transparency. I don't know why. It became very apparent when I saw the, like, fire effect by that,
Yeah.
That
Oh
was
man,
just
wait
like-
till we get to the long library. It looks like shit there.
I'm leaning back and those guys you just kicked look like Penguin Knights.
it's not an accurate description, honestly.
Alright, are you ready to see the Doppelganger's new AI?
Oh, does he have AI now?
Yeah, he actually, like, backdashes to avoid you and shit.
Oh, good. Why not make the second boss really difficult? Like, I don't understand Doppelganger 40 doing that kind of shit. But he was already bullshit in a different way.
No, get out of here!
Then they actually bothered to make doppelgangers for Victor, and well, they wouldn't even need to make one for Victor. He already has AI and everything. And Maria too. They could have just used their boss fights, but whatever.
Lazy.
Oh, he does not know how to work. He does not know how to deal with Maria's Hadoukens. Okay.
Alright, so this cool badass guy shows up out of a circle and is all like, "Look at me, I'm badass." And then this hot chick just wails on him and he's like, "Stop hitting me! I wanted to do evil things."
He's actually really difficult as Alucard. I did find it kind of funny though that
I know, man.
Normally with Alucard, he'll fucking he'll try to use the mist to dodge sub-weapons. With Maria, he does it to dodge her kicks.
Well, he's a dumbass, huh?
Just a bit.
Oh.
Just a bit.
Well then, somebody should do something about that. So speaking of dumbasses, how about Kanye West, huh?
What did he do this time?
Changed his game to literally...
Yay.
He's in a permanent state of mistaken existence.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, we can now make the joke. And then we just have a picture of Kanye West.
I remember now. Okay,
I've seen a Venom one that's really good.
Okay, so he said to some people. He said recently, wearing his fucking stupid MAGA hat makes him feel like Superman.
Why?
Superman is famously known for drawing his power from his stupid hats.
Yeah, but the S stands for hope.
Yeah, the S. No. The S stands for stupid hat. Or the S stands for Make America Great Again. I don't know, man. There's so many jokes. There's so many jokes.
The F stands for Make America Great Again.
Like, for fuck's sake, every one of these racist assholes talking about, oh, Superman, I'm Superman, blah, 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 blah. Superman's an immigrant. Shut up. Superman's an immigrant. Why would he have anti-immigration policies?
Wait, Superman is technically like a DACA because he was born. He was born here, but he was.
Yeah, Superman's a dreamer. He's just like, come on, like Donald Trump would be all like, oh,
hey, Joe.
Reported Superman back to Krypton, yeah.
Haha, long library.
We gotta deport Superman back to the. We gotta deport Superman back to the asteroid field that used to be his home planet. That's what. That's the only reason I don't think Donald Trump would say that is because I don't know if he knows what an asteroid is.
I also think that Donald Trump would say that because he would want to keep Superman on America just so he could talk to people about how they have Superman.
Hello, Master Librarian.
Are you gonna slam your head up his ass like Alucard did for the Dracula, whatever? Did we do that in your playthrough?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem with that is that by the time you get that shit, like you have to come all the way back here from the inverted castle, then do this, and then almost immediately afterwards, you just lose everything you just got is immediately rendered worthless.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, in the comics, wasn't Krypton retconned as not having exploded?
No, it always exploded. There's various.
Oh man, look at that dithering! Oh man!
I know that like last year or whatever, it was retcon that Jor-El didn't die when Krypton exploded. He was just.
Yes, he did not die. He became some Dr. Oz or Mr. Oz or whatever the fuck.
He became some sort of weird.
Oh my god, that looks awful! Oh my. Okay, like I wanted all the new content. If we do get a point with this new shit, please do not include this dithering. Good god, It looks terrible. I'd rather it was just solid.
Okay, so you heard Joe. Insert solids.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Put solids inside.
Yep.
Put it in.
Just stick them right in there.
Just
right up in there.
Stick solids. Stick in the solids.
Oh, we're gonna go fight the lesser demon.
shove the solid straight up there.
Yeah.
Way up your butt, Morty.
Way up your butt. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
You hear Pickle Rick got Mammy.
Yes, I heard that. That episode, from what I gather, that episode's actually really good.
Pickle Rick is great. It's just Adventure Time kind of had its big finale, and it's probably one of the most supported cartoons of this decade, even though it aired 2 years before the decade. You know, never mind. It's a very important show, Adventure Time, and it ended. We had a funny conversation. Liam was all like, I was all like, hey, you seen the Adventure Time finale? Do you want to talk about it? And he's all like, nah, but you can talk about it. And then one sentence changed his mind. I told him, well, you know, Satan showed up, and he's all like, don't talk about it. I want to see.
Oh, fuck. Okay, he's dead. I got a little worried there for a second.
Still do it, Liam.
Yeah.
You gotta fight the lesser demon now.
He's already dead.
Oh, yeah, he's already dead. I'm sorry. We got the delay here.
There were some people complaining that the Adventure Time finale, well, it should have been the villain, but like, come on, man, Satan.
So lit.
That'd be like complaining. Can I get a redo?
Not a lot of children's shows get to have Satan.
Can I redo this sentence?
No.
I get it.
Like
Okay.
Satan and Puyo Puyo? Do they have the name Dark Prince?
Well, I'm not gonna talk about it because Liam hasn't seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, here's a somewhat related thing. So, in Puyo Puyo, the puzzle game that would later become Kirby's Avalanche, the main antagonist is, in most games, is named Satan.
Actually, technically the first North American Puyo Puyo game was Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Yes, I know, but I forget that exists. I remember Kirby Avalanche because I had that.
But Sonic Mania.
I think
yes, I know, that was hilarious.
I think we should do Sonic Mania. Have we done Sonic Mania for the channel? We should do Sonic Mania.
We started, we never finished it.
We should finish it.
Yeah, so Satan, the main antagonist of minigames, is censored in the West as Dark Prince. And I say in the West very barely because there's only ever been like 3 Puyo games that were ever released in English, so.
I mean,
Puyo Puyo Tetris is pretty good.
Yes, I know, I have it. It has a funny story mode.
So Adventure Time already had a built-in censor for Satan. They refer to God by various words that sound like God. Gob, glob, rod, glob, go,
yeah.
Golab, grob, go, glab, glab.
Yes, the gob, glab, yes.
Yeah, okay. So Satan in Adventure Time's name is Golb, which is an anagram that they happen to use, actually.
So God is the use of thought and mind?
Yeah, God is the yeast of thought and mind, yeah.
The yeast of thoughts, be gone!
And he lives on Mars and he's best friends with Abraham Lincoln.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I just thought it was funny because, like, Satan would come in and he is like, whenever you do a chain in Puyo, the characters say things, and his is all like, Calamity! Armageddon!
Well, in Adventure Time, all Satan did was eat the Ice King.
Oh, wait, is he dead?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
I don't wanna...
Look, Adventure Time's a weird show. You introduce Satan into it, it's obviously just gonna get weirder.
Adventure Time, more like spoiler time.
I think Adventure Time's finale was perfect. Like, everyone was like, oh, Finn should have had a story arc. Like, he had an entire mini-series devoted to tying up his plot threads. What the... It's like people don't have object permanence. It needs to be... Everything they want needs to be in the exact episode that they're watching, where it's not good. No, man. Everything you want was already done in episodes. Man, this is a finale to tie up everything else they have. Just...
Anyway, so the point is it was good.
The jiggler got a job. He wears a suit.
What?
The Jiggler from that episode where they adopted a baby. From that episode where Finn and Jake adopted a baby gourd boy, and they called him the Jiggler, and he jiggled. And he got a job, and he wears a suit, and he carries a briefcase.
So I have another question then. Is Lemon Grab in the last?
Yes.
Good.
Oh wait, hold on. People in the chat said things. Okay. Dumanios said, I like Pickle Rick back when his name was Shit Pickle. Owned. Misa gonna avenge you, Annie, says Jake for Shepherd. Jacob says he found a Bible while cleaning in a university, and on the side it said, Hail Satan.
Amazing.
And Jonathan Terrell asks a question that isn't stupid. So, I mean, I'm not qualified for this. What did you guys think of the ending for JoJo Part 5?
Oh, I like the song's fine. Freaking You is hilarious. Is funny. I mean, it's an interesting choice. I wouldn't have chosen. I probably would have chose something more close to the time period it's set in.
Gangster's Paradise.
Yes, like specifically that song. But you know, I don't really hate it. More so, I'm hoping that this is a placeholder ending credit scene because.
Well, don't forget, Part 5 is probably going to have at least 2 intros too.
Yeah, I know. But like this ending credit scene right now, I don't know how they can expand on it. It just is like it's like part 1 and 2 ending credit scene, so without anything interesting happening.
Hold on. Part 5's anime is out.
Yeah, it's been out for 2 weeks now.
Yes, the first 2 episodes came out, Josie. You haven't seen it yet?
This is literally the first I'm hearing of it.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Liam, I spend all my time playing a shitty space game because it's the only thing that makes my life feel like it makes sense.
That is a good point. Josie is still hooked on No Man's Sky.
Oh
Liam.
man, it's time for the cursed prison again.
Oh, we're actually going there this time?
Yeah.
Anyway, look, Josie, yeah. They released the first 2 episodes of part 5.
Okay.
You should watch it. You get to see the latest and the greatest in jailbro technology, Bruno Bucciardi.
I mean, you do not have to tell me twice to watch JoJo. As soon as this stream's over, I'm gonna watch Doctor Who. And then after that, I'm gonna watch JoJo.
This area has completely original music too, by the way.
Ooh, it does?
Yeah.
Was Joe
I'll
here?
listen to it later.
Did we? Okay, so I watched the OKKO crossovers, plural, because there were 2. The first one was completely out of nowhere, a crossover OKKO and the one-off characters from a random-ass Scooby-Doo movie from the 1980s.
Which one?
Scooby-Doo in the Ghoul School, where Shaggy and Scooby get a job as volleyball instructors for a school for monsters.
Yep, I remember that.
Somehow, I had actually recorded it on a VHS back in the day.
Wow, I also had a copy on VHS.
Yeah, so there are actually scenes animated like Hanna-Barbera drawings, and we see this, and all of the voice actors reprise their roles except for the ones that are dead.
Yeah.
Because they, I don't know, Winnie's voice actors had an excuse for being dead, because werewolves are not undead, but Tannis is a mummy. Her voice actor totally reprised her role.
Oh, yeah.
She just didn't feel like being undead.
Anyway, yeah, that's interesting. I never thought anyone would even remember those characters existed.
Yeah, and the episode was just as good as the Captain Planey crossover was, and now I really want a spin-off about these characters. I want them to have a show, and for every episode to have cameos from one-off characters from Scooby-Doo.
Can we get one based on the Reluctant Werewolf, where Shaggy has to race a car?
There was so much world building in that they just completely threw out. Like, well, what if Shaggy was a race car driver and he became a werewolf, and Dracula was stupid.
Which also reminds me.
Oh man! By the way, Joe, you like the dithering on that water there?
That was so.
would you do that? Why would you just make it completely transparent? That would have been better.
That looks so terrible. Why not do what I did for my Sprite comics and just tint Maria blue? Fuck.
Like a palette effect on it. But like, okay, you know what? This is what now. I now finally understand why Iga does not like this port. And just looking at this, I can see why he didn't like it.
Yeah.
Dithering looks awful with such fine pixel art. It's very it only works if the sprite work is very high resolution. Like I think a game like what is Sonic Mania's resolution? Like isn't it like 16 or like it's like 64-bit basically the sprite resolution.
I don't know.
It's upscaled. They're basically a higher res 32-bit sprites. So I guess that would technically be the 64. Point is, I think a game with sprites as big as Sonic Mania, you could probably get away with dithering like that. This game, no, man. Like, how big are Maria's eyes in this? Like 1-2 pixels?
This is smaller than Street Fighter Alpha or something, so like, yeah, this is pretty small.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Spriter's Resource right now and count how many pixels are her eyes.
Okay, so something else I was thinking of was
Scooby-Doo. We were talking about Scooby-Doo. I want to continue.
Do you remember do you remember the memes, the Dragon Ball Z memes?
What does that have to do with Scooby-Doo? Oh yeah!
Shaggy Blanco and Shaggy Verde and Shaggy Rojo.
I remember that, yeah.
Shaggy Blanco. Do you remember Shaggy SS4, Shaggy Rojo SSJ4, and it was always a picture of him as the werewolf? I found that so fucking funny. Like whoever came up with that was like a creative.
I want the Ghoul School volleyball team to have a spin-off series and just be full of cameos from one-off Scooby-Doo characters and, like, not acknowledge Scooby-Doo at all.
Well, yeah, like, they don't even mention Scooby or Shaggy.
Okay, so in the OKKO episode, Winnie mentioned once, she said, I wonder whatever happened to that weirdo with the Great Dane. And then Elsa was all like, yeah, he talked like so weird, man. Also, there was a character named Elsa in that movie, and that's amusing now.
Let it go.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the episode was really good, and OKKO's art style was very simplistic, but I like the way the characters looked, honestly.
I gotta look this up.
And then the next episode was another crossover between Steven Universe, Ben 10, the reboot, and Teen Titans Go. So we got one of those is good.
Yeah, music.
Yeah, you'd think that would be sort of a bust.
It was pretty good because honestly, I don't know if the Ben 10 reboot is any good, but. He basically acted like I would expect Ben would act if he was 10 and this was happening. So it was good. And Raven. Okay, so as far as I am to understand, when the Teen Titans Go characters are actually doing action, they act more or less like themselves. It's just that the series isn't action based, so they're always obnoxious assholes. Anyway, but yeah, the episode was good and referenced damn near everything Cartoon Network has ever done, including the Moxie show and some CGI firebender crap that I didn't even know about, and I know damn near everything about Cartoon Network. I didn't know about it. And they referenced a bunch of international exclusives that I didn't know about. And there was like early bird cameos from shows that haven't premiered yet. And like, damn.
Wow, that's so weird.
Apparently there was Cartoon Network's paper archive is apparently in a different state than their animation studio. And they only had, they had to go and find, I don't know why this in particular, but Weasel from I Am Weasel's character sheet, they couldn't find it. They had to find it online from a fan site or something.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, and Cartoon Network apparently actually went and did the legal paperwork to have characters like Robot Jones and Kiba from BeaverSCREAM in this show. They wouldn't. A year ago, you would have told me that a BeaverSCREAM character wouldn't be on Cartoon Network again. I would be like, mad tax write-off. No, apparently they did the paperwork for the IRS required for them to do that.
Jonathan Terrell in chat says, also in the ending, Purple Haze has a cape for some reason.
Hell yeah, purple.
Yeah.
We're all about the purple here.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen, I guess, soon.
Hell yeah, purple. Yeah, Robot Jones' voice was originally voiced by a voiceover app that they didn't have the rights to. And so it was basically a legal nightmare to keep the show going past one season. But they did the paperwork, and Robot Jones was in it, and has, like, you hear him laughing, and there's a scene where a bunch of characters are talking, and you can only sort of hear him, but it's his original voiceover thing there. They got the rights to the thing that they never got the rights to before. Like, at all. They didn't even have it back then. For a cameo. Like, Robot Jones is probably, like, at most you hear him for 5 seconds. They did it. This was good. The only thing they didn't reference, the only thing in Cartoon Network's history they didn't reference was apparently Andre 3000's cartoon that they had. I don't exactly know why.
Class of 3000?
Yeah, I'm glad we're talking about it now because I wanted to look that up, but I forgot. Yeah, apparently there was legal shenanigans involved with Class of 3000 that were apparently more significant than BeaverSCREAM.
Wow.
I don't. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Candy.
Let's see. Okay, so apparently it had something to do with the Boston bomb scare?
What?
Okay.
That
What?
sounds familiar. Wasn't there an Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode that had shit like that too?
Alright, so the Boston bomb scare was caused by the viral marketing for the movie that they basically hid light brights around Boston and scared the fuck out of people. And they hadn't contacted the police or gotten permission to do it, or like, okay, well, you can't do that. Cartoon Network's head, the head of the Cartoon Network resigned because he was so embarrassed at this idiocy that he'd done. And officially, Cartoon Network and Adult Swim now, for legal purposes,
They're separate entities.
They insist that they're separate entities, even though they're not. Just legally, they have to say that they are now, to minimize the stupid shit that happens when you just let Adult Swim do whatever they want.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm still also when Class of 3000 when it premiered, they actually aired a concert, like a live concert on Cartoon Network, which makes sense for Andre 3000's show.
God damn it!
The opening act was Chris Brown. And this was like I think this was the year he did the thing. He hadn't done it yet, and then he did the thing, and now that show is permanently very awkward feeling.
Chris Brown.
Oh yeah. Okay, now Class. Okay, so Wikipedia doesn't seem.
Yes, with this character.
Wikipedia doesn't seem to mention the lawsuit at all, so I don't know what's up. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so apparently Andre 3000 had stolen the premise for Class of 3000.
How do you steal?
How do you steal a show that's named after yourself?
And also, it's not like the premise was very unique. I didn't think it needed.
The way trademarks, basically, any minute details put together qualifies as a unique idea as far as the law is concerned.
So who did they steal? Who did he steal it from?
I'm looking it up. Okay, Andre Fizzle Benjamin is the subject of a lawsuit claiming that the Outcasts claiming that the MC stole ideas for his now canceled show. Blah 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 blah. From a Boston postal worker?
Aw, Jacob Shepard's cat died today.
I love cats.
That's sad.
Cats is the best thing in the world. Love cats. I'm sad now.
I will kill a Cerberus in your cat's honor.
Yeah, I love cats.
Anyway.
Okay, so basically...
Of all the people in the world, Boston...
Alright, so it says here that Andre Benjamin had stolen the premise of his show from an art student.
Uh-huh.
That sucks.
So, obviously, the show probably wasn't pitched to be about him specifically, but I guess, because this guy worked at a post office, I guess, he was a postal worker, and sometimes you just get in a random conversation, like, celebrities gotta mail shit too, so he probably was like, hi, I'm Andre Benjamin, I gotta mail a thing. And then this guy was probably all like, hey, I have an idea for a show. And then Andre was all like, I'm gonna not pay you, but I'm gonna do it. The show that you said. And that's, that show was sued out of oblivion. And I guess that guy just wasn't interested in allowing it to be included in the crossover. I mean, they didn't have to have Sonny Lawrence or whatever his name was, the character based on Andre 3000. They didn't have to have that guy. Like, they could have done this thing that OKKO had just done in the previous episode and just had all the other characters that made the show what it was, basically, because Sonny whatever fuck didn't really do much aside from everything. He was like Jesus or something.
What?
Honestly, I kind of like that show. It's just that the association with Chris Brown and this lawsuit kind of made me want to forget everything about it.
Chris Brown.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about this now and start talking about how cats are the greatest thing in the world and everyone should just stop what they're doing and worship cats.
Yeah, it's weird how the mere existence of a show could be so cursed.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't think anything Cartoon Network has ever done has been that that controversial.
I guess it's a form of karma. Like, you steal the entire premise for a show, you get Chris Brown.
Yeah. So, in a crossover that celebrated everything Cartoon Network had ever done, this one show had enough fucked up shit associated with it that it had to just be not mentioned at all.
Yeah.
Like, they had to hire people to come up with a 2D art model sheet for Moxie the dog. The Moxie show is Cartoon Network's first original property. It was basically what Toonami is. It's like little interstitials that play between Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah.
Because I think that was all they had in the 1990s. This was like the early 1990s. Like 1990 fuck. 1990 fuck.
I agree.
Apparently they actually produced a full like episode length pilot for the Moxie show, and it's on the Lost Media wiki, so that's probably not a good sign. I've heard it was bad. I've heard it was really, really bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Are you gonna go fight Legion soon?
Yeah.
Michael Dorn played the villain.
Oh, War?
Yeah.
Madanui.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Yeah, he played the villain, and ironically, he also played I Am Weasel, the character they had to get the character they couldn't find the model sheet for. So that was fun. And he's all like, I don't like fun. I'm going to kill everyone. I'm going to kill all the heroes. And then he summons OKKO into the world, and is like, I'm not actually a hero yet. I'm a hero in training. And he's all like, yeah, I don't care. And then he goes, shoot.
Johnny Bravo? Like, okay.
Johnny Bravo had a cameo, yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, so there's a scene where, and this is a reference to not only everything, but it's also a reference to the finale of the original Ben 10 continuity, where Ben's watch can't turn him into aliens anymore. It can instead turn him into other characters.
Huh.
So he goes in and punches the bad guy to death. And he does it while rapidly shape-shifting into various other characters. And Johnny Bravo, Dexter, Super Cow, Double D from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when you think Pure Brawn, you think Double D.
Yeah, Double D. Everyone's making jokes because there's an episode of Ed, Edd and Eddy where Double D does punch someone, and then he freaks out like, "What are these? The hands of a common thug?"
Nice. I don't remember them.
So now there are all these.
Jack have a cameo or no?
So, the poster for season 5 was in the background of the scene.
You know what?
How the fuck did I do that? What the fuck?
I thought we were gonna get it at the end of the series. It's not really a spoiler, but you don't find out Jack's real name at the end of Samurai.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of hilarious, actually.
I thought we were actually gonna learn it, but no.
Well, it runs in his family because he's obvious.
What?
Because
how did I do that? What the fuck? I didn't even know I could do that.
Professor Utonium is obviously a descendant of Samurai Jack, and we don't know his name. I'm gonna look it up. Professor Utonium.
I guess I can do spells with Maria that I didn't know about.
But yeah, so now there are all these. Screenshots that are official artwork from Cartoon Network of various characters preparing to throw a punch that have no business throwing a punch. It's like we got Double D, Gumball from the Amazing World of Gumball. We got Grizz from Bear Bears.
We already had images of Gumball punching because he was in that fighting.
Well, let's see. Moxie from the Moxie Show. That was one of his biggest scenes. Let's see. What else? There were so many, man. The guy with a hat from Over the Garden Wall. You should watch that.
Oh my god, that is OP. Jesus Christ.
And the big thing that makes this a direct reference to Ben 10 was in the finale of the Ben 10 the fourth series, the universe was about to blow up, but Ben contained the bomb. But in order to do so, he had to shapeshift rapidly into all of his aliens, like all of them.
All right.
And the first and last alien he shapeshifted into was the one that started the last series, Feedback. The first alien that debuted in Omniverse, and in this crossover special, the first character he turned into was Jake the dog, and the last one was Finn the human.
So we're fighting Legion now? We sure as hell are.
So it was like basically, yeah. I would say having Ben use the forms of the most recently canceled Cartoon Network series to save the day is a pretty good reference to the Naked Men.
It's the orgy ball, your favorite, Josie.
It's the orgy ball again. Huh. Hi, orgy ball.
Oh, I wasted that. I squandered that.
Somebody get these men a sandwich.
Look at these people. They're just like, okay.
Oh my god, so much lag.
Are they men?
You used it on nothing. gotta
They
be honest.
seem to be eunuchs.
They look like I'm not sure if they're men. They're kind of featureless. I mean, they have no titties.
They have no titties, so I guess they are male eunuchs.
And their the proportions look male.
Yeah, they are. They seem to be male eunuchs. Yeah.
Oh, you can despawn them if you go off the ground.
All right.
Awesome.
So this seems to be lagging you a bit, huh, Liam?
Yeah.
Oh, you just got a chunk of nudes cut off of it now.
Wow, this lag.
What was the name of this boss? Something ridiculous.
Grand Falloon.
Yeah,
Grand
Legion. It's supposed to be Legion, but for some reason it's called Grand Falloon.
Grand Falloon.
Granddad?
What is it about Metroidvanias and just accidentally naming the boss pure one boss pure gibberish?
Well, to be fair, it actually is a reference to something. Just
Oh
random.
fuck! No.
Yeah, and I'm sure that the spider boss in Metroid Fusion being named Yakuza is a reference to something, but it's probably too obscure. Like
It's from a book called What's Cat's Cradle. It's a reference to a bunch of people that blindly follow an idea or something like that.
okay.
I guess it kind of makes sense in context. Holy lasers!
Yeah, I might actually die.
Yeah, you saved me for this, right?
So
Yeah.
last I checked, nobody knows.
Did Maria do it?
Oh, she's dead.
The last
He's
I
dead.
checked, nobody knows why the spider boss in Metroid Fusion is called that.
That is a strange name to make a spider.
Yeah, so like as far as everyone knows, they just put a random word generator on, and so like, hey, what do we name our guy? And the random word generator was all like, I'm a computer.
You did it! You won! Good job, Boom. I thought you were gonna die.
Same.
Okay,
There's fucking nothing
so
here.
I'm on the Metroid Wiki right now. I'm on the Metroid Wikia right now. Its name is taken from the Japanese mafia. Okay,
Yeah.
but why? Why? What do they have to do with spiders? What do they have to do with spiders?
Is that boss like the Mega Man X1 boss? I can't recall.
It's a spider that shoots fire at you and moves across the screen and moves around the screen.
And eventually its bodiless head, or its headless corpse, I forget which.
It's bodiless. It's bodiless head. Its legs fly off and then it just jumps around.
Oh. I haven't beat that game in like 5 to 60 years.
What the
Don't
fuck?
worry,
What is this
don't
spell
worry.
now?
Don't worry, you got time. Nintendo still hasn't made a continuation to the story.
Yeah, but we got that hint in the new game.
Yeah, that hint that will go nowhere because they said that they have no intention of making a Metroid Fusion remake yet.
No, not the remake. I meant the sequel.
They're making a Metroid Prime. They're making a new Metroid Prime game.
Yes, no, I meant like the sequence, Metroid 2 remake.
Samus Returns.
Yeah, there are hints of the bad Chozo guys that we don't know anything about.
It's probably.
It might be a hint to
yes.
a 5th game.
It's more likely that it's just marketing. That it's just build up for the new Metroid Prime game.
That's
Look,
possible.
as much as I'm excited for any new Metroid game at all, I really want a continuation on this story. I want to know what happened.
Stop your whining.
Okay, so I'm on the other Metroid wiki, and it says in the Japanese version, Yakuza is not the name of the spider boss.
What is the name of the spider boss?
Spider boss's name is Gidu, which probably I'm gonna bring up Google Translate. Probably means spider or something. which means that it was an American decision to name the spider boss after the Japanese mafia for no reason.
All right.
Why?
Why?
Why indeed?
Why? Okay, so I plugged these Japanese characters into Google Translate, and it just romanizes it for me. That's not what I asked for, Google.
It doesn't mean anything.
Google really doesn't like you.
Yeah, Google hates me. Everyone's like, Google is your friend. You can find anything on Google. Okay, well, every time I try to look...
Unless you're you.
Yeah, when you're me, every time I look up something on Google, it brings me stupid shit. Like, I looked up, okay, someone posted in our Discord, someone posted, like, they got Metroid Wave. He got a bunch of toys, a bunch of old Transformers and Power Rangers toys. And he had this blue bird that turned into a head and couldn't identify it. And I thought, fuck it, I'll look it up. I'll see if I can figure it out for him. And I looked up Blue Bird Megazord, and it brought up this awful thing made out of trains. Like, that wasn't it. And it's not good. How are trains birds?
I agree.
Trains aren't birds. Trains aren't birds at all. Anyway,
Monkeys aren't donkeys.
I did eventually identify their Zord. They're not called Zords in the Sentai, but I'm gonna just call them that because fuck it.
What are they called in the original version?
They're just called Mecha.
Oh, well, I mean, that's what they are. But
That's what they are, but Zord is a more marketable term.
Yes.
You're a Zord.
Honestly,
saying mecha, I don't mean like. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying mecha is like quite literal. It's like, yeah, no shit.
I'm honestly kind of surprised the Japanese haven't adopted the word Zord yet.
Like, I mean, come on, Gundam. I mean, Gundam, they're mecha, but they're all called mobile suits.
Yeah. You gotta have a non-generic term for your marketing. That's why Transformers, random ass Transformers, need to be called Autobot Hot Rod or whatever, because you can't trademark the name Hot Rod. That's the name of a car you don't own. Why'd you name a toy that, guys? Come on. They lost the rights to the name Bumblebee for like a decade. So, because of their stupid decision not to have Bumblebee in Beast Wars, of all
oh man,
things,
you ready to see another new area, Joe?
They brought, yes I am. They brought Scorponok and Megan. Of all the characters to bring back, so I know they would obviously make a version of Optimus and Megatron.
This is my favorite of the new areas, by the way.
But then they brought back Scorponok of all the fucking characters, so we don't get any Dinobots.
Welcome to the underground garden.
We don't get Bumblebee, even though you'd figure since they brought back Scorponok, they'd bring back Bumblebee too, but I guess not.
So because they decided to do that, and at the time they weren't just making Transformers toys that didn't have fiction for it.
Yeah.
So like they just let the trademark for Bumblebee lapse. And then when they actually made a reboot of Transformers, they were like, "Oh shit, we can't use Bumblebee because you fucked up."
Yeah, that's right. Beast Wars isn't a reboot; it's in the same continuity. That doesn't make any sense.
So instead of Bumblebee, Transformers Armada, the first reboot they put effort into because Robots in Disguise was they just shipped that out so that they could change some trademarks.
Yeah.
Armada was the first reboot they actually put effort into, and it did not.
These enemies are ridiculous.
Did not show.
There were elements of Armada that would change the face of the franchise for the better, but for the most part, Transformers Armada was shit.
Time to go.
So
I still can't bring myself to watch it.
I mean, I would say that any Transformers series that is responsible, like if it wasn't for Transformers Armada, we still wouldn't have a toy of Unicron.
So yeah, Joe,
Yeah?
This area is fucking great.
Well, what are those? Flying fish?
Sure.
They tried making a Unicron toy in the 1980s when they made the movie.
What the fuck is that thing? Oh my god, look at that!
So
Oh man, it's Scissor Man!
I can't think of a joke about this tree.
Even the tree was fucked! I don't know what to say!
Scissorman!
Okay.
It's also Luigi, I guess.
It's Luigi Scissorman! That's his name on his driver's license. It says Luigi von Zimmerman. Scissorman. Cinnamon. It's a cinnamon.
I agree.
John Tron's a
Scissor Man, he has scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making like the new Mystery Skulls music video.
The Venus Man Trap!
He's just taking out a tiny pair of scissors and brandishing it menacingly.
This is so cool, Liam.
I fucking love this area.
My friend is right though, they are pretty much long corridors, but I don't care because this is so cool.
Yeah. Are you ready for a new boss?
Yes!
The Skeleton Leader!
Oh shit, the Venus Man Trap is coming for you, Liam! Oh, you killed it.
Have you seen that gif of someone put a Santa hat on a Venus flytrap?
Yes, I think I did.
I was...
By the way, when you get a chance, listen to the version of Bloody Tears that plays from that boss fight. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't care.
Now I'm gonna see this. Well, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the Skeleton Leader. Wow,
So, Joe, you mentioned you like Scooby-Doo an amount that I was not expecting. Do you know about Mystery Skulls?
No, what's that?
It's this band with a Scooby-Doo gimmick. Like they make actual music, but they have like a Scooby-Doo narrative thing. And they've only released 3 actual music videos so far, but they're great. So like, what if Shaggy was a cyborg, Scooby was secretly a demon, and Velma was blue?
Oh,
and Fred died in this continuity, and he's like a spooky skeleton ghost.
What the fuck? Was that the gritty comics? What was it? Scooby-Doo Apocalypse? This is
different.
Mystery Skulls is unrelated to like officially they aren't even related to Scooby-Doo. It's just
I saw the music video for one of them. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I love it. They released a 3rd one, and it's great. It came out yesterday.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, but Josie, I love Scooby-Doo. Back when I was a kid, I used to watch the show a lot, and my favorite movie is Zombie Island because, it actually is the best.
It's probably the best movie. Just as factually, everyone agrees it's probably the best one.
Yeah. But, I also really like Witch's Ghost. I did like Cyber Chase. I used to watch everything related to them because I actually really like the premise.
I have seen most of Scooby-Doo. I've seen most of the episodes of every series. I've seen practically every movie up until the live action movies, which I did see also. And I watched. I think What's New Scooby-Doo was the last one that I watched. Most of it. I haven't seen a lot of Mystery Incorporated, and
you should watch Mystery Incorporated.
The one I have seen of it makes me want to finish it.
It's really good. I did like What's New Scooby-Doo, but
What's New Scooby? Oh, so What's New Scooby-Doo? I was thinking about What's New Scooby-Doo as I often do, while I was shopping one day, and I realized something. Wait a minute! In the amusement park episode, Scooby and Shaggy, a stoner and his dog, won a design contest for designing a roller coaster on a Game Boy, and they somehow submitted the Game Boy cartridge to the contest, and they won. And the roller coaster they designed was a combination food court and roller coaster.
Why?
None of this makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. But that was
For one thing, stoners and dogs are not, well, some architects could be stoners, but Scooby and Shaggy were not competent. How did they make a roller coaster that was good? And how do you design a roller coaster on a contest winning roller coaster on a Game Boy? Also, how are you supposed to submit the design to the contest? It's a Game Boy.
you must send it on
Game Boy printer.
Yeah, you print out the roller coaster on the Game Boy 3D printer. Yes.
Something else I noticed though is if you had a combination food court roller coaster, it sounds like the worst idea ever because you would sew it all up.
Yeah. Okay. So the roller coaster actually like the exit part is the exit component is the food court, so you can eat after you throw up.
Oh, okay.
But see, the thing is, most rides are designed so that you can just go and you don't have to ride the ride. You just go do.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Thing. It's like it just none of it makes sense.
So next time we're gonna go to Orok.
Oh, also, the ride directly, apparently, at the end of the episode, we actually see them riding the ride, and apparently, when the ride's done, you're ejected from the car.
Oh, I do have a dive kick.
Into a giant bowl of ice cream.
Wow.
That's not sanitary.
No,
at
it's
all.
not. No.
I'm still learning shit about this game. I didn't even realize Maria actually had a dive kick.
So yeah, so that was my rant about the premise of one episode of one Scooby-Doo reboot from 20 years ago.
Alright, let's go fight Olrox.
What's New Scooby-Doo is almost 2 decades old, oh my god.
Oh, this isn't the way to Olrox. Never mind. Whatever.
So, as I said, I've seen most of Scooby-Doo. Apparently, there is an entire season of Scooby-Doo content that I have not seen, and almost assuredly will never see, because I don't watch cartoons anymore, or movies, or I don't do anything. I am the worst. Anyway.
You play No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that's all I do.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
No, because there's no pressure at all associated with it. Like, no one wants me to do this, therefore, it feels liberating.
I wanted you to do it.
Yeah.
And Josie, do you still watch cartoons?
I do sometimes watch shows.
I mean, I feel like...
You know what?
I watch cartoons, but the main problem I'm reaching is that cartoons are in hiatus.
I still watch shows occasionally. It's just that every time I have a show that I like and I watch it, I finish it, and then now what?
Yeah, I've been binge watching Bones lately, and I'm on the last season now, and that makes me sad.
You're the one who has a problem.
Anyway.
Excuse me?
Doing nothing but playing No Man's Sky is one thing. Making time to watch Bones after so long is another thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Eat my ass.
No,
okay,
I'm
look
not
at
gay. I'm
these,
not the hard
Joe.
gay.
Joe.
Yeah?
The clock hand, the fucking pendulums on the clocks, they're transparent.
Let me see.
Why?
He hasn't brought it up yet. You haven't gotten there yet.
Anyway, so
I don't know why.
So I started playing No Man's Sky because Liam wanted me to for work, and it didn't work. Nobody watched, and now I can't stop, and this is Liam's fault.
You're
Wow,
welcome.
they really did.
It's Liam's fault. It's
I'm technically an enabler.
Liam,
Yes.
that's stupid.
Yeah, because No Man's Sky is exactly the perfect game for me, and I don't want to keep playing, but I like it so much. I rebuilt Liam's base from scratch because he is an idiot and built it so that the ground constantly eats it.
Wait, you built my base? What?
Yeah, I copied your base into a creative mode save and rebuilt it so that the ground won't eat it anymore.
Wow.
You're welcome.
I bet the moment that Liam goes to it, it's gonna grow over again.
No.
A mountain will just spontaneously generate there.
You know what?
That's what I'm saying. Like Josie, you could go, be there for 100 years, and it'll be fine. But the moment Liam goes there, there's gonna be a fucking mountain.
Yeah. We got someone with a Twitch crown that says, "Wow, that guy really likes Scooby-Doo."
Neat.
Yeah, Joe really likes Scooby-Doo. He's a good boy.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Twitch crowd, I immediately checked the YouTube chat without recognizing what the problem with that logic is.
So for years, I thought that the monsters from Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, the ones from the climax that show up, and everyone just acts like they're these old monsters that from Scooby-Doo's past. I thought that those monsters were made up for the movie because I'd never seen most of them. The creepers from an episode of the first 2 seasons of Scooby-Doo. The rest, I didn't recognize any of these. I love that tar monster, Cyclops guy, and
probably all are, but you'd have to watch every fucking.
All right. So what had happened was there was an entire season of Scooby-Doo content that was ordered from Warner Brothers by CBS, and that season is caught up in legal paperwork and is very rarely ever aired or distributed.
And that's where they're from.
So basically, it's an entire season of Scooby-Doo that I just have never seen.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, every time they have a big monster crossover, they draw monsters from.
Oh man,
this
Joe, are
season.
you ready for me to die horribly because Olrox is a piece of shit and I don't have a shield?
Normally, when you have a villain crossover, you try to draw the most popular ones. No, every time they have a monster thing, the second live-action movie or Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, no, just pull all the monsters from the season that literally no one has seen, and we know damn well no one's seen it. Okay.
That was a waste. What is happening? What is happening? I can't move, everything's in slow motion. Okay.
Alabama Incorporated's got me beat. He's started playing old school RuneScape recently. Okay, I no longer feel bad about No Man's Sky. Thank you.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
RuneScape is an SCP. There's an SCP that's apparently an NPC in RuneScape that's possessed by a person. Or is a person, or something. What? This guy just turned into a big green guy. Big green guy.
Oh, the clutch is real!
No, it seems like his crotch kind of shrunk a bit, so I don't think he'd be the Hulk.
What?
When this guy grew, his crotch seems to have, compressed, so... when the Hulk transforms, the pants get all big, stretched out.
Well, all off is clearly slim fit.
I thought you were implying that you knew for a fact that the Hulk has big penor.
He probably does have a big penor.
The big penis. This turns the small penis into the big penis.
Okay, let's just assume Bruce is a normal person, and he has an average sized dick. Imagine the Hulk's proportionately larger dick.
Yeah. In the Avengers movie, doesn't he just wear the Hulk's pants as a robe?
Probably.
When Bruce turns back to normal, I can swear there's a scene where he's wearing his now super big pants, just a big robe. I'm naked. I'm gonna wear my pants as a robe because when I turn green, I have big peen.
The big penis.
Yeah, green big peen. Green McBigpeen. That's what the Hulk. That's the Hulk's name now. Green McBigpeen.
I agree.
Yep. Hulk plus Black Widow gif.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
The Hulk Black Widow romance.
Okay, where the hell am I going next?
Do you
I've
think that
completely
romance
lost
is
track.
actually based on that GIF?
Up there.
Why does Hulk and the Black Widow relationship? What happened to Betty? What's her face?
She got written out like everyone else from that movie. We pretend it doesn't exist.
Well, no, because General Ross is in Civil War.
Yes, I was just going to say, except it obviously does. I don't know why. I don't know the writing on the Avengers regarding the Hulk. It's very strange. So how many bosses do we have left?
I think we've only got 2 before we go to the inverted castle.
Do you think we're ever gonna get? Do you think we're ever gonna get the Red Hulk?
No. But apparently he was in Civil War at one point, but was written out.
Yes, that is what I. Wait, what? Wait, the Red Hulk was in. Okay.
Yes.
Well, damn.
Let me find it. They must have been like, yeah, Iron Spider as well.
Well, at least they reused that.
The directors considered adding them, including them, but decided against it because I think they thought it was
well, at least they reused Iron Spider.
Okay,
yeah, because
Iron Spider was in Infinity War, but
because introducing a derivative character and not even mentioning the characters that they're based on is not what Marvel does. That is what Sony does. Venom movie.
Yeah, we had so many characters in that movie as it was. We consider everything, obviously.
Oh, look at these dithered ghosts! Don't they look good?
How about that Venom movie?
I hear it's mediocre at best. Anyway.
It is mediocre. Yes. The only person I've seen who seems to like it, Andre the Black Nerd says that it's a very good character piece. Tom Hardy has very good chemistry with himself.
That's a very strange sentence.
Tom Hardy. I think Tom Hardy does the voice acting for Venom as well as played the live action person guy.
Alright, my bad. We have 3 bosses because I forgot to go to the arena.
So yeah, apparently Tom Hardy is just as good at talking to himself as Justin Roiland. I was about to say also the guys from Venture Brothers, but they don't exactly talk to themselves. Okay. Rather, every 2 characters on the Venture Brothers is voiced by the 2 creators of Venture Brothers, and they have a writing policy where they try to keep characters that they voice away from each other.
Okay.
So that's why almost every scene in Venture Brothers seems to only include like 2 characters. It's like the Doc Hammer and other guy don't like mixing flavors of soup. I don't know, man. I can't come up with metaphors. Venture Brothers. It's like, oh god damn it, Steven! You think Steven Universe is bad? Let me tell you, the hiatuses with Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I know. Okay, let's finish reading this. We had entertain adding another character, and to get to Red Hulk, you have to add a backstory. You have to substantiate the narrative to do that. Ross is on our list of priorities. He was there sort of as a government agenda and not to add another complicated series character to the mix. So they couldn't add him because it would take too long to explain why Ross is now Red Hulk.
Yep. That's why they do origin story movies, because okay, so basically the plan after Iron Man proved that they were able to make an incredibly good movie, they realized they had this idea. Hey, if we just make a shitty origin story movie that's good enough, we don't have to tell that origin story again, and that character will just be there, and we can use them for other stuff. So that's why the Thor movie isn't that great, because it only needed to be good enough to establish that Thor exists, and then they could make actually good movies with Thor.
Yeah, it only took...
Thor wasn't bad.
You know what? Since we're already here, I'm just gonna go ahead and go right to the inverted castle.
The
Don't
Thor
you
movie.
have to kill the arena?
The first two Thor movies were hilarious.
You know what? I can get to the arena from here.
Yeah,
They were
it's just that
they
you
were
can
supposed.
teleport. Don't you
The,
have to kill the hippogriff as well?
Yeah. Oh, geez. I've done a lot of skipping, haven't I?
Yeah, but you do have the ability to just run around like a moron, so...
I think if the first two Thor movies had been designed as romantic
Teleporter
comedy,
here, so...
I think if the first two Thor movies had been designed as romantic comedies instead of straight dramas, they would have probably been better. Because they were hilarious as they were, and they weren't supposed to be.
No, they were not.
Like, the climax of a movie is, like, if it's already a comedy movie, like Guardians of the Galaxy is the kind of movie that a climax should be hilarious. The dance sequence, where it was all like, all right, I challenge you, Ronan the Accuser, to a dance-off. And then it's all like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, that was hilarious. But that movie was already hilarious. It was a comedy movie. An action comedy, fun adventure movie thing.
Alright, now we can go do the hippogriff.
Thor the Dark World was not the kind of movie where the climax should have been hilarious.
Can you believe Thor the Dark World is the only MCU movie I have not seen?
Well, the climax is
I still need
hilarious.
to see. I still haven't seen Black Panther and Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Those are both pretty good. I really like Black Panther is really good.
Yeah, I really regret not having seen it. I'm a bad person.
Story though, you could actually compare the entire plot to The Lion King, which means like
I
almost.
still haven't seen Infinity War.
And I never want you to tell us when you have. I want you to keep this meme going.
I probably will never see it.
I want you to keep this meme going.
I know you do.
If you're ever on a plane or something and they show it, don't tell us.
Alright, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Like, if you're on a plane, if you have to go on a plane and they're showing it, then you don't have a choice. You just have to watch it.
Alright, hippogriff's dead.
I mean,
you already killed him?
Yeah.
I mean, you could just take a nap for 3 hours, but like, then they could just beam it into your head because we have that technology now, right? So the future. This is the.
I don't think we.
This is no. This is the stupid future from Idiocracy and Futurama, where everything is stupid. Remember?
Yeah, like Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, because we decided, hey, flying cars from the good future and Back to the Future? Nah, fuck that. Let's have the bad future, where Donald Trump is...
Oh no, we are in the bad future, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are we really? Oh, but it's hard to say because
Biff was directly based off of Donald Trump in that movie. Biff's characterization in the bad future was directly based off of Donald Trump. And now, we're living in it.
Yeah.
You should have told Marty you're fired.
See what I like.
Marty! Don't steal the almanac, Marty!
We are definitely living not in the optimal future. However, I must say, give me a second. There was something that happened earlier today that, I mean, a little while ago that made me think this is the best timeline. Give me a second.
Dumanio says we may be
also did get Toad. I mean, Trump's penis being compared to Toad. So.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was wonderful. So now the President of the United States is one of the few people who is going to have to show his penis to a judge.
Remind me again how I get to the arena?
Oh wait, you can't go from here. You're gonna have to warp. Where's the teleporter?
There have been various court cases where the size of a person's penis was relevant evidence and needed to be, and so the penis in question had to be shown to the judge. And now the fucking sitting president of the United States is one of the people who's going to have to show his penis to a guy in a robe wearing a big old wig and with a hammer. I tried to make judges look hilarious in my mind. I got nothing, man. This penis thing. Fucking, why is Donald Trump still the president? Why don't we just do the vote over again? Because we can't impeach.
Republican Republicans want to hold on to any Republican president.
We can't impeach Trump because everyone he surrounded himself with is just as bad, only competent. So
that's why we can do it. I'd rather have anyone competent over.
I mean, honestly, if the choice was somebody who you constantly have to worry about causing the world to end versus someone who will actually cause the world to end, I'd rather just get it over with.
All right, where do I have to? Where is the arena on the map again? I'm trying to remember.
It's in the center, isn't it? The Coliseum.
Well, Liam is about as far away from the center as he could be. Good job, Liam.
You certainly are, but let me see. Press select again and I'll show you.
I'm on the map there. Fun fact, there isn't a select button on the SEGA Saturn, so in order to access the map, you press start and then L.
That's stupid.
Huh.
Jumanio says we may be in the bad future, but at least we got Mao Nui. I mean, we don't right now, but okay.
I think I just go straight ahead from here, basically,
Yeah,
don't I?
I was just going to say it. Yeah, you
We have
do.
the legend.
Oh yeah, we got Legend of Mao Nui. That's what he probably meant. Yeah. Good job, Liam. You are responsible for the only thing good that has happened in decades.
Yeah, Liam, you're
Oh
right.
wait, no, that will happen for decades. I mean, there have been other things good that have happened in the last decade, but never again.
Never again.
The good times are over. Donald Trump is the president, and Kanye West is going to run and win next term.
Oh,
And then Mark Zuckerberg, if he hasn't been sent to jail.
Oh, can you imagine Zuck? He makes it so that everyone has to sign up to his Facebook account so he can monitor all your information, and then his entire thing just becomes about selling you shit through algorithms.
Yeah. He's probably going to have Social Security merged with Facebook. So that's
He's like, now everyone install your tracking chips so I can make sure.
Yep. So we can
Make
all
sure you're using Facebook at all times.
So we can all look forward to that in either 2024, 2028, or 2026, 2020, 2030, and or 20. Because Trump may get a second term, or he may not, and the next president will definitely be Kanye West. Unfortunately, and he might get 2 terms, and then after that it'll be Mark Zuckerberg, and then after that, I don't know, maybe fucking Oprah will actually run. Fuck it.
I know people let Trump become president, but nobody's going to let Kanye West become president.
I guarantee you, if he runs Republican, they will bend over backwards to get. They will bend over backwards to get him elected.
Republicans wouldn't vote for a black. Come on.
Yeah, but see,
just not for Kanye West.
Kanye West.
I'll correct myself. They might vote for a black person if he's as racist as they are.
Yeah, when racist assholes say, "No, it's okay because I have a black friend." They're talking about Kanye West.
Kanye West. But Kanye West is also the guy that said George Bush hates black people. No, wait, that was
and then 8 years later, he lost his goddamn mind.
I'm still struggling to remember where the arena is. Am I going the right way?
Kanye West.
Oh, I remember where it is.
Kanye West went and
Josie,
said,
shut up.
Clock tower room. Remember the secret door opens up. Oh wait, no, that's all wrong. No, yeah, that's right. No, wait. Yeah, that is it.
The fucking the arena isn't the fucking gear door.
No, and then you go down that bottom path. See? After you go up there, you go to the left and down.
Kanye
you went
West.
to the right and up. And you go left and down. Yeah. I see it here. I see the door from here on your map.
Yeah.
Yeah. No wonder you forgot. I forgot
So I gotta go through Olrock's quarters?
Just
All right.
teleport.
Well, I'm right there at Olrock's quarters, so.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Kanye West wrote a song where all of the lyrics he sung were just poopity scoop, poopity scoop, scoopity poopity scoopity poop.
Kanye West is an insane idiot.
This man is going to run for president. We already have audio of him saying poopity poopity scoopity.
Amazing.
I have to say, we're in an era where idiocy and insanity are becoming the same word.
Oh, we also live in a world where update means malware. It used to mean to make some. It used to. At one point, the word update meant to improve over time. Then it started to mean to make worse over time. Now it means literal malware. There is a Windows update that Windows 10 has been trying to push that has apparently will just. It's basically Starve Wars. DRM. It'll just randomly delete files from your hard drive for some reason.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a good job, Microsoft. Why are you doing this? Stop. Please stop.
Microsoft is a good company.
I could have prevented this.
I
You just
love
keep telling yourself that.
I just like the CD load thing, like we're loading, boys.
I got a pop up. I got a pop up yesterday, and I got a pop up today, and I'm gonna get a pop up every day until the end of time, saying we couldn't download the latest update. You want to install it? No. Why would I want to install an update that will erase all of my files?
I thought that was. I think that was a beta, wasn't it? Like that was everything the testers, and then once
I don't need any help erasing all my files. I do that fine on my own.
Once they found it out, they stopped. They pulled it. If I recall.
Yeah.
I mean, it still was incredibly stupid and a huge goof.
Yeah.
And,
well,
terrible, but you know.
well,
still.
they're stupid, and they released the update, and it's bad. Literal malware. They released an update that was literal malware.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yep.
All right, let's go fight the Minotaur and the werewolf.
The worst part is
I'm not sure with the cutscenes, right?
the worst part.
I
is
don't
that-
think there's a cutscene for Maria.
The worst part is
Yeah,
that it seems
but,
to be
like,
marketing
I don't
for.
In the PS1 version, remember Richter doesn't spawn them because Richter's not there to tell himself the evil speech, but I don't know if it's the same for Saturn on Maria mode or whatever.
When are we gonna complete the All-Stars?
They
pack?
aren't even here, apparently.
So it is like that. Any enemy that spawns after a cutscene just doesn't show up.
All right. Well, that was a complete waste of time then.
When
Yeah,
are
I
we gonna,
guess so.
when
All
are we
right,
gonna
on to
complete
the inverted castle then.
When are
Yeah.
we gonna complete the All-Stars pack?
We're literally finishing the All-Star pack today.
Oh shit.
Well, we're not going to finish the game today. I'm going to save the inverted castle for another stream because I want to move on to the messenger soon. But
So I can still keep saying that.
fuck
Yes.
off.
Yes, you can, I guess.
Yeah. Keeping the dream alive. Keeping the memes alive. Keeping the reams alive. Keeping the beans alive.
Yeah, beans, huh?
What other words are there that rhyme?
I don't know.
Steve. That doesn't rhyme. Beans. Superman. Superman rhymes with beans.
Superman does not rhyme with beans.
Yeah. Oh, so there was a Batman comic where Batman was a penis.
Yes, I saw Pink.
Yep. DC tried.
The waifu bot.
Yep, DC tried to make a mature imprint, and they made a Batman comic where Batman is full frontal nudes.
Yeah, and then they immediately decided, hey, that was a bad idea. Let's censor our content.
Yeah, it was like when Cartoon Network thought it was a good idea to air original Dragon Ball uncensored and uncut. Because they thought that Dragon Ball was all action. Actually, no, it was Dragon Ball Z. They thought, oh, it's just gonna be punching. It's no big. And then we see Gohan all naked and stuff with his penis, and they're all like, oh, we fucked up.
This was the wrong way.
You can't have penis on TV. You can only have punching.
So why? I never saw.
That's
Dragon
where the warp
Ball
room is.
anything.
Okay.
Why does it have peen?
So Dragon Ball. Okay, so Gohan had a peen because he was humanoid. And humanoids.
Booster Gold is in the bot. Okay, I'm sorry for context. There's a waifu bot and Booster Gold is in it, and now I need to add him to the wish list.
Awesome. But yeah, so there's a scene where Gohan is changing and he's naked, so that's why there's peen. The real question is, why did nobody at Cartoon Network do the research to figure out to see? Okay, so we're gonna air Dragon Ball Z uncensored and uncut because people really like the action scenes and want to see them all more violent. But it never occurred to them that maybe there might be nudity. Yeah, so they immediately stopped airing Dragon Ball Z uncensored and uncut after that. Yeah. There was also this one time when I haven't found any reference to it online at all. So sometimes I feel like I might have just imagined it. There was this one time where they aired half of Urumi Kenshu instead of an episode of Hamtaro.
Wow.
I don't know what that is, so I have no context.
An episode of half of an episode of a samurai show over an episode about hamsters.
All right.
Over a show about hamsters.
Hamtaro is an anime for children about this girl.
No, I know what Hamtaro is. I didn't know what the other one was.
Rurouni Kenshin is about samurais being samurais, and it
not for small children like Hamtaro.
And Rurouni, yeah. It was really funny because Hamtaro was on Toonami because it was anime, and Toonami was the anime block. But yeah, so Toonami is mostly considered an action block, but it was also technically an anime block. So they thought, hey, we got the rights to this one anime about hamsters that's not fitting for Toonami at all. Let's air it on Toonami.
Seriously, it's a children's show, 100% children's show.
Yeah. Nowadays, they probably wouldn't air it on Toonami because right now, at this point, they seem to have their branding on game. But anyway, so Tom was all the interstitials with Tom and the robot and all that. He was just like, why am I airing this? What the hell?
That's funny.
Why are there hamsters on my spaceship? Why am I here? And then he got eaten by a blob monster at the end.
Damn.
Yeah. Toonami had these narrative segments called Total Immersion Event, where the first one, Tom's spaceship got attacked by a blob guy.
I think I have him in another server.
Yeah, Tom's ship got invaded by a blob guy, and the blob guy fucking killed him. He got eaten.
Damn.
Yeah, but his consciousness got re-uploaded to a new body, and that's why there have been so many incarnations of the character, because they're all different bodies for the robot. But they only did an on-screen explanation for this one transition, because they never actually aired what happened to the second body after the third body happened. And then the fourth one, the bad one, it just came out of nowhere. They didn't even get a comic book. No one knows what's up with that. Tom 2 to Tom 3 got a comic about it. It was I don't know, fucking Mongol from DC showed up and was all like, hey, fuck you, and I'm gonna punch you.
Alright, let's go get those extra health ups and heart ups.
So apparently when Toonami was brought back, and it's still going on, they actually had a sequel to the original Blob event, where the Blob from the ship that old time that ate the first Tom came back and apparently had absorbed the memories of Tom and wanted his ship back. So he wanted to steal the ship from this imposter Tom that went on to live his life that he stole from himself, because this is the Blob guy. I liked it. I really did. And Like when I figured out what was going on, I was really excited. It's like, oh, are we gonna hear? Are they gonna get Tom Sunny straight or whatever the fuck his name was? And they did. They got the original voice actor. For
we don't get to
Tom
fight Richter. Oh well.
They got the original voice actor to come back and be Tom 1, and they actually rendered bits of the original Tom model as a decayed robot corpse grafted onto the Blob guy.
I was hoping to end this part of the stream on a bang, but I realized that we don't get to fight Richter, so...
It's okay. It's okay, Liam. We can all bang Maria.
God damn it.
Yeah, she's not muscles.
Yeah.
I don't think the stream knew about that yet.
I didn't bring that up, but yeah.
Well, I'm the
Okay,
worst.
shaming.
Everybody is a penguin. Everybody's a penguin.
Alright, where is the save room here?
Jonathan Terrell mentions that the fourth iteration of Tom was actually a different guy and was also eaten by the blobby guy. I knew that, but they haven't explained what's up with them yet. They haven't explained who Tom 4 even is, so it doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to take a quick break, or maybe a little longer one than usual, because we have been going for 2 hours already. And
hell yeah.
After that, we will be right back with the messenger. So
Liam's gonna shit all over you.
Liam,
yeah?
I do want to stay for the messenger, but I think that, is it alright if I head off for now? I did stay for...
Yeah, go for it, I guess.
I kind of don't want to. I'll be back in, I'll let you know in 10 minutes. But if I don't come back, have a good time, everyone, with the messenger. I actually don't know what this game is. So that's kind of interesting.
Well, all the more reason you should take a look at it, because it's fucking great.
I imagine it is. I mean, Liam, you have good taste, so I trust you.
I don't want to spoil what it is for you, but it's great.
All right. We will be right back, everyone.
Yeah. See ya.